Well, and then, I mean, even from a biblical perspective too, like, I don't think, I can't think of a Marian dogma that doesn't have, maybe not like a biblical proof text of like, here it is plainly spelled out, but at least a biblical precedent, right? Like, and even I would say they all have pretty
Yeah.
strong ones, you know? Maybe the
Hmm.
assumption
Yeah.
is like, but you could do Revelation 12 and maybe a couple other things. Like that one might be,
Yeah.
you know, the least tangible, but especially
Yeah.
like the Immaculate Conception, I could think of ways to argue for that from Scripture. Um, Certainly, Mary's perpetual virginity. People will often say Scripture says the opposite, but I think it's really clear that it's like,
Yeah.
especially in a Jewish context, there's verses that are like, dude, no, of course, that's the reality.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
coronation of Mary, especially considering like the queenship of Israel, and then if Jesus is the Davidic
Yeah.
king and the Messianic king, like there's so many things like that. But they do
Hmm.
require more than just a superficial. I open my Bible and read it. But that's
Totally
there's
agree.
so
Yeah.
many things like that are important that even non-Catholic Christians would hold to, like the
Yeah.
Trinity.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some people will be like, well, but the Trinity is pretty clear. It's like, well, yeah, but it doesn't say you have to believe
Hmm.
in one God, three persons who are united in their substance, but you know, distinct in their personhoods. Like that's not in there.
Yeah.
There's echoes of it and hints towards it, and the formula comes from it. Um,
Hmm.
but again, yeah. So I mean, there's also even some of Jesus's core statements of his divinity. If you were just a 21st century American and opened the Bible and read when he says I
Hmm.
am and the Romans fall over, you'd be like, oh, dope, he can knock people over with his words. Like that would be your assumption. You wouldn't go, oh, he
Yeah.
used, you know, the divine name. Like you
Hmm.
would miss that. So I think there's a lot of that going on for sure.